Ever wonder if your horse is really a beaver? Our horses love to nibble on wood. And if we don't bring them a tree branch often enough, our barn and hay sheds really pay the price. Let's spend the next 4 minutes talking about how we can keep our horses happy without sacrificing our barns. Horses can eat up to 3 pounds of wood a day. That would make any beaver jealous. So why would that be? Horses don't really need anything but good quality hay, right? Well, maybe not. According to a University of Wyoming rangeland study, wild horses eat a wide variety of forages, including 82% grasses, 8% shrubs, and 10% forbs. Okay, in case you're wondering what a forb is, because I had no idea, forbs are plants that have pretty flowers and net-like veins on their leaves. The wild horses in Wyoming often enjoyed a diverse selection of foods, including sagebrush, greasewood, saltbrush, juniper, Indian ryegrass, and more. Comparing that to our domesticated horses, I can kind of see why they might be craving a little more variety. You may be tempted to lock your horse out of your barn to prevent this bad behavior, but in fact, bark chewing is a normal part of a wild horse's day. So how can we support our horses if we aren't willing to let them chew the barn down to the ground, and we aren't lucky enough to have acres and acres of rangeland for them to peruse? For one thing, eating hay or a similar forage like haylage or silage is an important key part for your horse's dietary needs, and we can stretch the benefits of the hay if we feed them more than one type of hay. This adds variety in texture, taste, and nutrients. Small amounts of fruits and vegetables can also be peppered into their diet. You have your usual treats like apples and carrots, but cantaloupes, melons, celery, and pumpkin are also safe for your horse. Naturally, these should be a condiment to your horse's regular fare. Lisa Ross Williams brought up an interesting point that I hadn't even considered. She was talking about your horse's dental health. She suggests providing branches from a variety of trees cut off and tossed into the paddock not only lets your horse nibble leaves and barks for nutrients, but also gives him a chance to use his teeth naturally, helping him to minimize formation of sharp edges. You can offer many types of logs. Common ones are citrus and pine. I will tell you what, our horses love the trees. Fiesta and Alia are a flurry of horsey excitement when we drag a new log into the paddock. Alia, Fiesta, new tree branch. What about some other adventurous additions to their menu? You're probably familiar with offering your horse chia seeds and flax seeds, but Ross Williams also suggests almonds, filberts, pecans, sunflower seeds, blackberries, blueberries, and more. The authors may disagree on the safety of foods like broccoli and tomatoes. They pretty much all agree that things like French fries and hamburgers are a no-no. Now, honestly, that seemed like to go without saying, but 2 of the authors brought it up, so clearly somebody out there is doing it. And herbalist Hilary Page Self likes to offer her horses whole herbs throughout the year. Some of her favorites are clivers, also known as goosegrass, couchgrass, dandelion, and willow. Another idea that I love is offering your horses a medicine garden. The idea is that you'll create a garden that they can graze off once or twice a week that contains medicinal types plants that they can choose from, such as dandelion, clivers, echinacea, chamomile, calendula, and fennel. The long and the short of it is, variety is the spice of life. For both nutritional and mental reasons, experimenting with a wider range of foods in your horse's diet may be just the ticket. You can check with your veterinarian or equine nutritionist to discover the best things for your horse. We are so glad you joined us today. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and drop by our website to sign up for our monthly newsletter. And here are our resources and references for those of you who like to dig a little deeper.